loves puppies, don't they? Tiny little bundles that brighten every day. Black labs running circles in the summer sun. Collies in the meadow having so much fun. Poodles with their fluffy curls. Pyrenees watching over boys and girls. We all had a puppy once upon a time, a memory that still makes our hearts shine. You pet them, you hug them, you give them treats. Little paws following down every street. Through the laughter and the tears they stay, loving us a little more every day. They're cute and cuddly, friendly and true, always there no matter what you're going through. A wagging tail can make the darkest skies turn blue. Love the puppies, love the dogs, love the joy they bring us all along. From the smallest bark to the loudest howl, they fill our hearts and they make us smile. Love the puppies, everyone, playing in the grass and chasing the sun. Through every season, come what may, a dog's love never fades away. Sir Winston loved his faithful friends, Rufus by his side until the very end. Audrey Hepburn walking down the avenue with Mr. Famous tagging along too. Alexander the Great had Peritas near, a loyal companion through triumph and fear. Queen Elizabeth's corgis ran through palace halls, proof that puppy love unites us all. Great leaders know what simple hearts can teach, a lesson of loyalty within our reach. No title, throne, or victory above can never replace a good dog's love. Love the puppies, love the dogs, love the joy they bring us all along. From the smallest bark to the loudest howl, they fill our hearts and they make us smile. Love the puppies, everyone, playing in the grass and chasing the sun. Through every season, come what may, a dog's love never fades away. The Wyatt Army loves them too, every shape, every size, every shade and hue. From Holly the Dachshund, so little and bright, to CT the German Shepherd standing proud and upright. The Colonel's loved his puppies through the years, sharing happy moments and drying countless tears, because the bond between a dog and friend is a story that never truly ends. Some people spend their days spreading doubt and noise, but puppies remind us of life's simple joys. True hearts see clearly, they always do. A wagging tail speaks louder than rumors ever could. Love the puppies, love the dogs, love the friends who walk beside us all along. From Paw Patrol adventures to Lassie's faithful ways, they've been lighting up our lives for generations of days. Love the puppies, everyone, running free beneath the golden sun. From puppy paws to silver muzzles gray, we'll love our dogs forever and a day. Everybody loves puppies, yes it's true, and every grown-up dog was once a puppy too. So raise a treat, share a smile, stay a while, and let those happy tails stretch another mile. Love the puppies, love the dogs, love the friends who love us most of all. till the job is done. Sat down at the table, he's the master of the game. They know his style and they know his name. He locked the deal with Japan for the elements we need. A yes for rare earths, planting a new seed. Now soul is calling, they're ready for their turn. Even Beijing's watching, a lesson to be learned. He's changing all the rules, he's writing the page, putting strength and vision center stage. And now he's back, he's standing on the deck. Yeah, he's back, and he's earned the respect.
Oh, yeah, that's right, folks. Welcome back. Is my microphone working? It's changing colors. Yeah, okay, it's working. All right. It's acting up. The software decided to crash on itself again, but at least it's working. It's just changing colors. See here, it's doing this little puppy on me here. So let's fix that very quickly and go back to the standard. I just want a single color there. Light sync. There we go. We'll change the color up a little bit there. Kind of a magenta color. They're like T-Mobile tonight. All right, welcome back. Area that the guy has a reputation for having some temper problems. Yeah, no, Phoenix. And I've been incredibly generous, incredibly patient. And this is the treatment I get from the likes of Christian Paradago, from John Jarvis, from Patrick Vianello, from Ananda Baker, from this guy. You know, always. Well, critics are one thing. Stefan, criticism is one thing. Criticism is legitimate. I criticize Ronald Lamola and Cyril Ramaphosa all the time. And you can criticize me for my caterwauling. I can't see. You can criticize me for doing too many videos if you think it's too many. That's a silly comment, but it's a criticism. That's criticism. You can critique my analysis and say that you think I'm factually wrong or that I was mistaken about this. But this nonsense of these juvenile little children, I don't do Saturday, night owls. Usually tonight I was all excited to watch the Indiana Fever play and the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm switching between them during pauses and breaks, watching basketball, WNBA, watching the NHL, and the games became boring. And then someone sent me a note and said, "Did you see these comments on your channel?" And I went and looked at it, and this is unbelievable. So, what's the new Kinderchild? Well, Arctic, you started it, buddy. You blocked him on the channel and he started whining about it. So I made the foolish mistake of letting him back on the channel after his wife begged for him to come back. And then I warned him he's got to behave himself, and he didn't. He started typing anti-Semitic comments in the chat. He typed profanity in the chat. It's one thing for me to say it on the chat. It's another for it to show up in the chat. See, and I did the guy a favor, and I removed the comment, and then he moaned about it for 5 minutes, and I just ignored him, and he soured the chat for 5 minutes. And then finally, he put some anti-Semitic comment about Jews on there, and I removed that. And then he started moaning about it again. And I said, "Listen, yeah, it was you a few days ago." Oh, no, maybe it was Chris Swanepoel. Maybe I'm wrong, Arctic. Maybe it was Chris Swanepoel. I thought it was you. Anyway, whatever the case is, yeah, you don't make mistakes. Well, then admit it. Then admit you took him down. And you're right. I'll say it wasn't a mistake. So anyway, yeah. Then I said, I'm doing you a favor because your communications are monitored. And this guy is sitting here trying to wonder why is it I've been approved but I'm not going to America? What's going on? What's happening? And instead of behaving like an adult, he comes onto a social media platform, and they also do it on X, and they run their mouths and they say all this stuff. And do they think that people aren't watching this content? Yeah, you're right, Arctic. People have a lot more background. So, Arctic, let me ask you this question. You know full well, people monitor these things, and people will take them and lie about them. I mean, look at the puppy nonsense by the little hate wanker, the bathrobe lady, stealing content, and then lying about it and creating fictitious video, just like Johann Sloot. Look, I was doing the guy a favor, and I didn't block him. I didn't take him off the channel. I didn't give him a timeout. But then his response after I said, "Look, I did you a favor. This is the disrespect and contempt this little shitbird has for other people." He's like, he laughing my ass off. So then I gave him a timeout for 20 hours, but that hurt his feelings, so he left the channel. Good riddance. Goodbye. So long. I don't need you to validate my life. When I had 30 people watching my channel, I still did this. When I had 3,000 watching my live streams, I still did this. When I had 20,000 watching my live stream, I still did this. When I have 6 people still doing this, I'll do it. The only thing I back off of is putting time into preparing videos that take a long time if people aren't watching. That's the only thing I back away from. But the live streams, I have loyal people who enjoy the content, and I'll be here. So, Footsec, stop acting like a juvenile child. You're not wanted. You're not needed. You were given a break. Your wife is still welcome here for now. Your wife is still welcome, but you're not welcome. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So long. Don't let that door hit you in the ass because it'll just leave a mark on your bum. Phoenix says, correct. Yes, that's not critics. They're rude and obnoxious. They want their own way, and if they don't get it, they act like a toddler. Yep. Christian Paradago, John Jarvis. Also, someone I respect did the same thing and just disappeared on the channel a second time. And you know what? I'm done with that person. That was the first person I did a meet and greet with in South Africa in 2022. Acts like a child. And I really don't care for that. So some people are provocative. Oh, Anna Kruger. Anna Kruger. Remember that? Remember that a few nights ago? You're right. YouTube is not real life. That's the thing that's so confusing. Oh, you need this validation. Dude, I don't need validation. My life is validated. I can pass from this earth tonight, and I will have accomplished more in my lifetime than 99.999999999% of the human beings on this planet. And Renee says, it's not a bad thing when the trash takes itself out. That's a good point. That's a good point. We were beyond patient with that fool and polite, and I've never said anything bad about him until now. But that's what he is, a fool. He's a fool to himself. You know, we've had people who, because they're under pressure, react in a bad way. A couple people, they misbehave. With Smee again, misbehaved a few years ago. He was having a very bad time in his life, and I was very patient. I didn't take the insults personally. He came back and apologized publicly later on, and we let him back. We never blocked him, by the way. Chris Ehlers was having a very tough time and was upset and blaming others for what was going on. It turns out that the mistake was Chris's. Chris came back and apologized like a man. And yeah, there you go. Maybe I pissed in more pubs and more countries than you. I don't know. Let's see. I've drank in... Well, to be fair, Arctic, most of my drinking was in Germany. So, okay, maybe you're right. Yeah. Italy, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Liechtenstein, Netherlands, Denmark, Sweden, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland, England, France, Italy. Should I keep going? Little thing, a short break and save a lot of embarrassing. It's true. Heinrich, that's why I've always had the approach with email that I don't send it. I mean, if I write it and I'm mad, I don't send it because you regret a lot of things you put in there. A DI memo that raises threat and assessment of Israel spying us to critical. I don't know anything, Holden. Where are you finding that out? DIA memo. Okay, so let me just, Japan. Oh, I forgot about Japan. Yeah, I definitely had something to drink in Japan when I was there for the World Cup. Yep, I forgot about that. Forgot New Zealand, other World Cup I went to. Forgot about that one. Yep. And then Australia. You know, those people love to drink, so I'll probably have a drink while I'm there. Liberia counts as 10. I think you're right. It counts as 10 countries. Guinea, I throw that in there. Well, the list goes on. Yeah. Phoenix said I had a lot more patience than I would have. Well, I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Was the guy not coming in and pissing and moaning about, oh, we're stuck. Nobody understands. It's not fair. Every time he came in the chat. And I would even address him and say, listen, you know, people understand. We appreciate your situation, but lots of people are stuck, you know, anyway. But he just went on and on and on and on. And that's not why he got blocked. He's still not, he's not blocked on the channel right now. Australia counts as minus 100. It's like friends and family. You greet them, you lend them money, but the minute you say no, the biggest prick. Exactly, Alan. Ooh, spot on. You treat them fairly. The minute you don't give them what they want or they don't hear what they want. Times of Israel. Thank you, Holden. Okay, Times of Israel. Okay, thank you for that. IDF soldiers killed in southern Lebanon. Yeah, that sucks. Trump's now claiming that the uranium is entombed. I'm not buying that story. How did you come across that in Times of Israel? I don't see it. Did you go looking for it? Oh, there it is. Got it. Trump envoy Witkoff about key officials being spied on, New York Times says. Oh, the New York Times said it. Okay, we got to go to New York Times. That's where it started. Okay, Pentagon sees growing threat from Israel. Defense Department has increased its counterintelligence threat assessment to its highest level, and Israel is believed to have eavesdropped American negotiations with Iran. Are we surprised? Are we surprised that the Israelis are doing that? I mean, The Germans do that to us. The Brits do that to us. Japan does that to us. We do that to them. Is anybody surprised by this? You're talking to a counterintelligence officer. There's a reason why we don't let people carry thumb drives into secure facilities. There's a reason why we don't want people using their Fitbits when they're deployed or using their Garmins. There's a reason for this. There's a reason why we restrict social media use. Because adversaries and friends are watching. They are stuck because their side is not the full story, and USCS has probably picked up on it. Yep, Phoenix. That was actually on one of my slides. I didn't say that, but yep. Some people wonder why they're not here. Yep. Yep. I think the point everyone is missing, Colonel, is you can't do anything to speed up or help get people over quickly, and that's why they get upset. Well, they're just children. Actually, I can't, but there have been anecdotal cases where we've seen where I've helped, and there's obviously something has happened because someone's read it somewhere. But that's anyway. But you're right, yeah. So people don't get what they want. Who would trust a bunch of South Africans? Well, that's a good question, Arctic. But Phoenix hit that on the spot. Phoenix says 100%, but they're stuck because their side is not the full story, and the USCS has probably picked up on it. Yep. I wonder if I got the story wrong a couple years ago when I reported in their defense about what happened to them. I wonder if I got that wrong. Yep. Yeah, no. So, of course, the Israelis are probably spying on us. The Brits spy on us. The report includes concerns that Israel has stepped up its efforts to eavesdrop on senior American officials. That's why people like Pete Hegseth shouldn't be using Telegram to send messages. It's not a government communications method. That's why Hillary Clinton shouldn't be stealing classified documents, highly sensitive, and placing it on an unsecured server in a broom closet in Arizona. That's why Sandy burglars shouldn't be allowed into secure facilities to steal classified information as a former Clinton administration official, not even a serving official. He should have been in prison. Sandy burglar. That's why John Bolton should never be trusted with anything. These people are scumbags, all of them. Salazar. Did you put all caps earlier? Please don't do that. I've never met an ice out there. No, I've never seen that before. Yeah, I like what Alan said. It's like family and friends. You give them money, give them money, and the minute you say no, you're dirt to them. Yep, exactly right. So it's my fault for allowing the juvenile behavior to continue. I think that some of these people are all part of the same crowd. They get together and they come in and they pretend to be friends. And then because of my generous nature, they poison the chat for a while and they do it softly and gently and it gets progressively worse until eventually they're banned and then they run off with their friends. You'll notice that every one of the comments for that hate wanker are listed as, there's three dislikes or 3 likes on every one of his comments where he attacked me. What a child. What a child. Anyway, so that's why I'm live tonight, because the games were boring. But then as soon as I walk away from the hockey game, they score 3 goals in 3 minutes. And Vegas is up 4-0 now, and Mitch Marner has a hat trick. So that game got good. Let's see if the basketball game should be over. So let's go to the WNBA. I better use Google because the WNBA site sucks. Indiana Fever. Let's see. They lost. Oh, they lost. Well, that's not good. I don't want that. How did they manage to lose? That's crazy. So Caitlin Clark only had points. Where's the point? Oh, points. She had 10 points. Wow. Monique Billings led the team with 15. Or no, Kelsey Milch had 21. 7 rebounds, 9 assists. She almost had a triple-double, but she only had 10 points. Yep. So the Fever lose again, despite having an incredible team. And the NHL game right now is 4. Come on. Vegas Golden Knights were winning that game 4-0 last look. It's still 4-0 now. Third period just underway. Wow. The second period just broke Carolina's back. Or they know they cannot become refugees for whatever reason. Now they're just going to make Yeah, that might be it, Arctic. I think that may be the truth. They know they're not coming. Edward Snowden, thumb drive. Yep, he had a thumb drive. A contractor walked into the facility, stuck it in a government computer unauthorized, and stole. And that act led to the death of over 100 double agents. They were executed by the Russians and Chinese. But Snowden's a hero. He exposed what we were doing. No, he's not a hero. I hope he will be traded back to USA so he dies a very uncomfortable life in prison where he belongs for the rest of his life. He's a treasonous bastard. He should be tried for treason, not for violating the Espionage Act. Yep. 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 Phoenix says they try to take advantage of, they definitely underestimate you. Yeah, well, I'm very kind. I mean, you know, making little videos exposing frauds is one thing, but there's a lot more I can do to people, and I just don't do it because of my nature. I'm a good person. I just don't do that. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, it's some sad lurkers out there. Patrick Vianello, another fraud, falsely claimed I called him stupid. You know, when I make a song, unless I'm pointing at you, it's not about you. If you're double agent, well, fair treatment's one thing, but being executed is quite another, Arctic. It doesn't matter whether it's fair treatment or not. Double agents are necessary. Spies are necessary. They are. I don't fault the Chinese for having spies. I don't fault the Russians for having spies. I don't fault the Iranians or the South Africans for having spies. We have spies. Everybody has spies. But when you betray people and it leads to their death, there should be consequences. And that's what he did. Will you ever come to Atlanta, Craven? Yes, Friday. Dude, where have you been? I'm coming to Atlanta on Friday. And I'm setting up the schedule right now. I need people in Atlanta, but I've only got one person there in Monroe. And yeah. Aaron Schwartz, yep. Yes, Craven, I'll be in Atlanta this Friday night. I come to Atlanta. I'll be staying on the northeast side of Atlanta, out of town, before Lawrenceville, not quite that far out. And then Saturday, I and a film crew will be traveling to Greenville, South Carolina, and we'll be arriving there. I'm scheduling meet and greet for Saturday afternoon. Decatur. Well, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Let me see. Decatur. Let me take a look at distance. I don't think Decatur's going to work. Decatur, Georgia. Oh, that might be possible. Actually, I could do that before I go to my hotel. That's a little bit kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. But I'll have to go around 285 to get up to where I'm going. Yeah, so it's possible. You're going to have to send me information there. Yeah. Are there other FGs there? Because if there is, I'll do a meet and greet Friday night. Anybody up for meet and greet Friday night? In Decatur, Georgia? Anybody? Anybody? McFly? Anybody? Elmarie, what's going on tonight? You missed the start. You missed the start. I did a video about cool beans. Yep. And his juvenile behavior. Thank you for everything you are doing for Help Refugees. You're welcome, Tekka de Beer. So did you go quiet on me there, Craven? Craven Sam? Craven makes me think of Underworld and the character that Kate Beckinsale. God, she was hot in that movie. Woo! Kate Beckinsale. Damn, Bookie, she was hot, man. Yeah, she was hot. Yeah. Kate Beckinsale. Loving that leather outfit that vampire wore. All right, Arctic. Delete your comment too now. Many in Decatur. Well, are they around you? Are they around you? Can you send me an email, or if you have me on WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp and let me know. But if you send me an email, write all caps Decatur in the subject line, okay? And then I'll try to set something. I get there Friday afternoon, 2:30. I'll be out of the airport. Things go well around 3 o'clock. I'll get in the traffic, and I should be up that way by. I could get off at 285 after leaving the airport. It's not too far. And go up, is it Candler Road? Candler Road, yep. Kenridge, please. Lots of us here in Decatur. Okay, Craven, you need to send me. I need a champion. Are you offering to be the champion? Are you offering to be the champion? That's Friday the 3rd to 12th of June. Yep, less than a week away. All right, well, I don't know if we can do an event there at your apartments. Do you have like a pool area or a little park area? Yeah, well, don't have to say please. Just please send me a message. I'm asking you, please. Hey, John Brown, how's it going? Got my stuff stolen from a hotel room. Well, I'm not staying in a hotel room there. I will break contact from Decatur and continue up. And then I get into traffic. That's going to suck. I'm going to hate that. to go all the way up to the northeast, Gwinnett. I'm headed up towards Gwinnett. That's where I'm staying overnight, towards Gwinnett. Yeah, you can send me a personal email at Gregory, but I mean, I've got like 8,000 of them, so I'll do my best, but I mean, I'm way behind. It takes a lot of time to answer all these messages. Yep. So, yeah, well, then I'll add that. See, people like, ooh, you must love this. All this travel, it's such a holiday for you. Holiday? There's a park. Okay, great. Well, get the word out. Do you have a WhatsApp group for Decatur or for Atlanta? And then, and by the way, can you tell me this, Craven? Is there anybody that's willing to do an interview? Now, interview with me or also with the film crew. They don't have to put themselves. They don't have to put themselves on the spot. Can one of the mods put the email address up so that Gregory Lightfoot doesn't have to go looking for it? Lightfoot, are you Native American? I don't have any OnlyFans emails. Nope, don't have any of those. Yep. I have a lot of messages from some guy named Arctic, but I mean, I don't know what those are all about. I just delete those just as a matter of practice. There it is. Thank you, CB. Yeah, so then I would go to Decatur, and that'll work out well. So I would get there probably, I'll switch to traffic around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Elmarie says, yes, they have been funny. Who's been funny? You talking about those people? Yeah, traveling is not a holiday. Sitting on the beach or in the bush is a holiday. Yep. Yeah, okay, Craven. So let me be clear about this, okay? I'm traveling because my trip is being financed, the flight and the hotels, well, they're supposed to, by a production company from the United Kingdom, run by a South African who used to work for news organizations, including working in Atlanta for CNN at one point. He lives in the UK. He's a South African. He has his own business, and that business films documentaries and sells segments to the news and to networks and things like that. Now, those networks that purchase his content cannot alter it. So they can't mess around with it. They can't edit it. So he sells them the content. They buy it as is, and they can use it. So he is going to Atlanta to film South Africa at the FIFA World Cup. And as part of that trip, we are going to go to Greenville to meet with the Stoltz family to film them for a documentary. And I'm going to be interviewed too later on as part of this documentary that he's making. And so he's going to interview the Stoltz family. Plus, we're going to have a meet and greet Saturday afternoon. Friday afternoon, I was driving up to the northeast corner of Atlanta to get out of traffic because that's a nightmare there, and just stay there overnight in Gwinnett. And then on Saturday, they link up with me because they're staying in Atlanta, and we go up to Greenville. We get there Saturday around noon, and then I'm going to plan a meet and greet that afternoon. If there's anyone in Greenville that wants to be interviewed, that will be willing to do an interview with me or do an interview with him as well, we'll do that. Then Sunday, we'll meet with the Stoltz family. We'll leave Sunday afternoon. We'll drive back to Atlanta. Monday morning, we're going to meet with Neil Diamond. And then Monday afternoon, meet with a family in Monroe. So if anyone can do anything in Decatur on Friday evening, that would be great. Oh, you're from South Africa. Okay. Yeah, Kirstie Alley was smoking hot back in the time frame that she did Star Trek. Was it The Wrath of Khan? I think that's the one she was in. But then she got all arrogant, high and mighty, and she demanded too much money. She wanted more money than some of the Star Trek original stars, and they canned her. Holden, now that's starting to troll, man. You did that yesterday. We know that. Why are you adding that again tonight? What's that all about, Holden? Yes, the dollar's lost 96%. Name a currency that hasn't lost all that value. Not the British pound. What was the exchange rate British pound in 1910? 1913. What was the exchange, or how much has the British pound appreciated since 1913? 99.33%. The British pound has depreciated more than the dollar. What's your point, Holden? The British pound has depreciated 99.33%. A hypothetical cost of 100 pounds of goods in 1913 would cost 14,978 pounds today. Dude, everything. It's called life. Called life. Yeah, Kirstie Alley was smoking back then, but she went a different direction. Unfortunately, she passed away not all that long ago. Kirstie Alley's no longer with us. Greg Lightfoot, it's just been posted in the chat. CB just posted it a couple minutes ago. Scroll back up. She put it right there at 10:33. At 10:33, which was just 3 minutes ago, she posted the email. Dude, you got to pay attention. It's in the chat. Didn't you hear me say, one of the mods, please put it there? Then one of the moderators kindly put it there. CBB just put it in there. So please go scroll up. The email is there. You got to pay attention. Yeah, Utopi says email is posted. And there it is again. See, she had it handy. So thank you for that, CB. Yeah, okay, so let's talk about the rugby. The Bulls, they defeat Andrew Brace today, 22-21. You're welcome. Yeah, so the Bulls defeated the Irish referee 22-21. Yeah, it was a tough one. And they were down 21-3, came back, scored before the half, 21-10, and wound up winning the game despite the best efforts of Andre Pollard to give the game away. Yep. The Stormers had the game in hand. They had the game won. They were down by 2 points, 13-11, with only 11 minutes left in the game. The ball was kicked inside the 22, 50-22 by Roy Noah. Brilliant kick. A line out. They throw it in. The ball gets knocked back. They pick it up. They throw it. It's a mishap. It bounces into the hands of Zach Porthan. He carries it. No one's even jackling the ball, and he just holds on to it. He doesn't place the ball. And a penalty is called. We were on the 16-meter line, driving, and they had the momentum. I hear emergency services vehicles outside. And it all went sideways from there. Then Ackerman comes flying in like a demonic crap weasel and hits Kelleher and sends it flying, gets a red card. Then we get another red card call, another yellow card on us. We're down to 13 players. And it just, they gave the game away. The Stormers gave the game away. They could have had a championship game in Cape Town in 2 weeks. Now, instead, it's going to be in Dublin. The Bulls can win this game, though. I will tell you, the Bulls can win this game. But the Stormers, Arctic says, nobody can whine like a Stormers fan on a Sunday. Well, you know, it's not Sunday, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's Saturday. I don't know what you're talking about. So you want to get blocked too? Arctic wants to get blocked. Bulls overcome an 18-point deficit. Yep. Showed a lot of character for this Bulls team. And there he was. Cameron Hannigan was a beast. So was Stedman Huntz. Yep. Revenge served a cold Scottish plate. Can't be any sweeter for the Bulls. It could be because it's not a championship. Look at those muscles. Look at that. I mean, Cameron Hannigan is all muscle, man. Look at that. It almost looks deformed, that calf muscle. Marvelous 22-21 comeback over Glasgow. The Bulls are down 21-3 after 25 minutes. Looked down and out, having conceded 2 separate yellow cards in that period. But they found the necessary resilience to not only fight back, but book their spot in the 3rd consecutive final. Yet not only did Pollard miss 4 kicks, he also got a yellow card, which led to tries. Yes, you're right. Arctic's a Sharks fan. He can't help himself. He was bounced on his head a lot as a child. Shutting up Glasgow will have mattered for the Bulls, with Franco Smith's side having successfully raided their Loftus pantry in 2023-4 final. I was there. The Bulls' tries were scored by Johan Gerbela, Ambres Papia, and Francois Klopper, with a brace from Kyle Sten and a penalty try to keep the host alive. The Bulls, though, haven't lost the URC semifinal, and in winning their 2nd URC semifinal in Europe, after they did against Leinster in 21-22, they'll await the winners of the Leinster-Stormers game, and it was Leinster. Should the Stormers win, it would be in Cape Town, but nope. But they will be in Leinster in Dublin instead. Yep. The Bulls won despite Andre Pollard having a kicking meltdown last 15 minutes, made the win all the more remarkable. Bulls got on the board first through a Pollard penalty, but the balk fly half turned villain when he conceded a yellow card for a deliberate knockdown. That cost the Bulls dearly, as being short-handed in the back line. They shipped in 2 tries in 3 minutes, highlighting the costly nature of the era. Yep. Kyle Sten was recipient of space out wide for his 15th and 18th minute tries, both of which were forward passes, but they didn't say that. And it became 21-3 when the Bulls conceded a penalty try, which was called against Ruan Norkia. The Bulls looked like they're out of it, but they didn't. They didn't hang their heads down. They came back, and they won this game. Congratulations. The Bulls showed a lot of character that they didn't show when Jake White was the coach. Blocks don't work on us. We've been through worse. Well, Arctic, you're in South Africa. I'm not. I'm in America, so it doesn't apply to me. The Bulls roared back. Ambrose was sublime. He was brilliant. Steben Huntz was critical, and Cameron Hanneken was a beast. What a turnaround. The Bulls seemed down and out, 18 points adrift in the first half. They hit back to fell mighty Glasgow, 22-21 in the semifinal at Murrayfield. Scotland, South African import Kyle Sten crossed over for 2 early tries. Yep. Wow. Scrum half Ambrose Papier was named man of the match, picked up the ball from a ruck on the line and darted over unchallenged. Yeah, that was a great try too. Oh, it was brilliant. But the Stormers choked away a victory. Ackerman says this win is right there at the top. Revenge over Glasgow. Well, that's not for Ockers. He wasn't the coach. It was Jake White that was the coach 2 years ago. And it was Ronan Ikea that cost us the game by making stupid decisions as a captain not to kick for the post on easily convertible kicks, constantly beating their head against the wall trying to score a try in the last 15 minutes of the game. That was so frustrating to watch them lose that game 2 years ago at Loftus. Ackerman said he was extremely proud of how his charges conduct themselves. This win is right at the top. I'm lost for words, and I couldn't believe it when the whistle went. We showed so much commitment. So proud of the team, and I want to thank Lord because he really blessed us, and the comeback was special. Glasgow were playing really good rugby, and they're a quality team, so this is one of the best victories I've had, just the character the guys showed. Yep, Warriors scored 2 converted tries through Kyle Sten. Yeah, they got it done. They got it done. Stormers' courage. What courage? Stormers' ill-discipline cost them dearly in this game. Stormers were brave, defiant, but ultimately too ill-disciplined to win in Dublin. Leinster 2011. And what was the substitutions? Why in the hell were Connor Evans and Paul de Villiers removed from the game? Why in the world? When the Stormers had the momentum. They had the momentum. The only concern I had at that point was Yuri Matteo, how badly he was injured. Could he still kick? But he never got the chance to do it again. Why in the world do they take Paul de Villiers out of the game? Having a monster game on defense, shutting down Leinster right in the center. James Lowe was a non-factor in this game. How do you win a game when nobody even mentions James Lowe's name in the entire game? I mean, how do you not win a game? How do you not win a game in which James Lowe doesn't do anything? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. They choked this victory away. So disappointing. Stormers were underdogs, given the venue injury tribulations. For the opening 15 minutes, Leinster played with urgency and intensity. Yep. Statistics were barely believable in the first quarter. Leinster had 85% possession, 84% field position, yet the score was just 7-0 at that point. Yep. At the break, they trailed by 13-8 when Paul de Villiers won another turnover penalty within a minute of the restart. The first half error rate transferred into the second half. Yeah. De Villiers, a specialist jackal to the ball, enhances national aspirations. He has a particular gift and skill set will complement the depth of Springboks loose forward and a variety in combination choices. Damien Willemse is at fullback. So here's how we I mean, I'm not going to blame it on, but Damien Willemse, he and Imran Khan cost us 2 tries. Imran Khan's pass, which was high and slightly away from Damien Willemse, but he still should have caught it. Willemse didn't catch it. At the 3-meter line, he would have scored a try. Didn't get it. Turned the ball over. Cost us when we were about to take the lead. Then Khan, on a brilliant play, kicked the ball up the pitch, picked it up on the bounce, ran back, supposedly one of the fastest players to pitch, and Hugo Keenan, 20 meters away, chased him down and caught him. He took the angle and caught him, and then he knocked it on. We turned it over there. But the game was decided by Zach Porthan's decision to not place that ball and give that turnover. And then Ackerman, what the heck was that? What was that? Is no one talking about Ackerman? Are we going to just overlook that? Are we just going to overlook what Ackerman did? It's unbelievable. Oh yeah, Paul de Villiers needs to be a Springbok. This is long overdue. Long overdue. Hey Veroshka, what's up? Leinster hold off brave Stormers. They're not brave Stormers, man. They were ill-disciplined Stormers. And then this try they gave to frickin' Gibson Park at the end. That's just a killer. Rowan Ackerman dangerously cleaned out Leinster hooker Ronan Kelleher, the shoulder to the head. Cynical players awarded yellow and then upgraded to red. Yep. But the Stormers are still in the contest. trailing by only 2 points with 14 players on the field. And then Salman Morat. Another card. Morat was looking the opposite direction of the action, and his view was obscured by the Leinster defender holding him down, but the referee saw actions differently. Regardless, the match was over as a contest after Pendergrass converted the final try. Yep. So that really didn't matter. It was over by then. Brave Mighty, please only use cause useless, not allowed in the news report. Oh, okay, gotcha. But the Blitzboks win a back-to-back useless sevens title because only 6 teams compete in the damn competition now. Blitzboks survive Fiji battle to retain world crown, and nobody cares. Look at the crowd. There's no one there. That's the coaching staff. Look at the stands. All you see are coaches, or administrator. They've got a field pass. There's nobody there. In Bordeaux, the Springboks sevens outlast the Fiji 14-12 in the Bordeaux quarterfinal. Dramatic afternoon in France, with the result ensuring that South Africa retain their world championship title despite what happens tomorrow. The World Championship triumph came as a repeat of last season when the team climbed to the top in a single tournament played in Los Angeles. This time around, the tournament in Hong Kong in second place, and Valladolid, combined with their latest closure, and the Australians, Argentines failing to make top 4, mean that South Africans could add the World Championship crown. Yep. To the title they won last year. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Oosthuizen's yellow card early. Wow. Match was chaos. Anyway, so let's go to the sevens. James Lowe should switch to soccer. He seems to spend more time arguing with officials than playing the game. A lot of people were arguing with the officials. A lot of people were. So, the sevens. Let's go to the home of the sevens. Check out the standings. This hideous-looking website. They've cleaned it up a little bit. It's a little bit better. There you go. Let's take a look and see. Standings. Where's the standings? Here we go. South Africa in first place with 38 points. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 teams in the sevens now. Men and women. USA's third in the women's. Yep. Events. Hong Kong. Walladood. Bordeaux. That's where we're at right now. They think this is sexy. It's not. New York, March 15th. I didn't go to that one. I skipped right past it. Yep. Boring sevens. They ruined the sport. Can you buy a USA jersey now? Sure. Go ahead. Buy one. World Rugby Shop has a replica for just $29. Wow. That's the Olympic jersey. Well, that's why. $63 World Rugby for an authentic match jersey. There you go. No, this isn't authentic. There you go. USA Rugby 2024-25 authentic match day home jersey by Macron. $79.99 instead of $179. Yep. There you go. There you go. I'll give you the link. Gonna have to pay the tariffs though. Here's the link. That's not a knockoff. Oh, it's not working. Shoot. Why is it not doing that? Hang on a second. It's too long. I'm gonna shoot. Let me refresh the page. It's still gonna give me that crap. Let me see if it'll still do it now. No, still doing it. Damn it. Let me see if I can't open this up another way and give that link to you. Sorry. Damn it. Oh, come on. 56% off. That's a pretty good deal. Damn it. Let me see. Trying to see if this will work. Stupid link. Is it working? Oh, here we go. All right, got it. Now I can send it to you. I took all that crap off the reference because Google sent me there, so they want credit for it. So here we go. Now you can have it. Here you go. There you go. All right, there you go. So now you can get it if you want. Tariffs for ANC supporters. Well, tariffs are for American taxpayers. Very kind of me. You're welcome, Arctic. $79, man. Let me see if they still put tariffs on. They didn't tell me they're going to do that last time. Bastards charged me for tariffs. Double X large. Okay. $15, put your name on it. I'm not going to put my name on it. Add to cart. Okay. $73 for shorts. Woohoo! For the shorts. It's expensive. Those shorts are crazy. Taxes, it's clothing. There's no taxes in Pennsylvania. What a crock. What a crock. $9.95 for shipping. I don't want. They charge you $10 for shipping. Wow. Still, it's cheap. Do I think white people are affected by the march? I think a lot of people will be affected by the march. Yeah, $10 for shipping. FedEx, they charge you. 1 to 3 days. So with taxes, it's like $95 instead of $79.80. So, yep. Yep. But it's half off. The jersey's $180 usually. So there you go. I just told you. I guess you're not watching what I said. Anyway, apparently not a lot of people bought them. Not a lot of people bought them. So anyway, 92% polyester, 8% elastane. No idea what the heck elastane is. Never heard of it. Anyway, let me check in on the Golden Knights game now. Oh my gosh, it's 4-3. Carolina's come back and there's 6 minutes left in the game. Wow. This series is something else. What do you mean that's crazy? Springbok jersey's $1,200. Dude, it's $180 for a jersey. You live in America. Every sports team jersey, a freaking hockey jersey is $240 for an actual one, not a replica. $79 for a actual jersey, genuine jersey, is cheap. $79. Let's see what that is. What's that work out to be? $79. So $80. Let's say $80. $80. $80. 80 times 16. That's $1,200. It's 80 rand more than you pay for South Africa. But then you got to pay for shipping and tax. So anyway, yep. Well, definitely doing it on a Saturday night. We don't usually do it. We don't get many people here tonight, so 51 people. A slow evening. So anyway, love the puppies. Did WhatsApp Samantha from WhatsApp and all about. I don't know Samantha and AFU. I don't know who they are. I assume that's people that are in the Decatur area. People at your work are saying Europeans can go back home. It's right on our doorsteps. That's why I'm stressing. Well, Vodka, my response to them would be that, no, I'm not a European. I'm a human being. But I'm from Africa, where I was born and where my people have been for hundreds of years. My people came here a few hundred years after your people invaded from the Rift Valley. Yep, that's what I would say. Simple-minded racist in South Africa. That's what's going on. Arctic is just being silly. Okay. Just being silly. Thank you, Craven. I assume those are people that are in the Georgia Decatur area. I don't know who those people are. You said that like I know who they are. I don't know who they are. Yeah. Yeah, make sure you bring your Springbok jerseys because they're expensive from this side. Yep, Phoenix, someone's being stingy. Yeah, he can afford it. He's just being stingy. None of my June video. Keep your wallet close. Yeah. Well, they don't understand it because they're simple-minded racists. And they're easily influenced by stupid people who tell them things that they believe because they're stupid. Come on, Golden Knights, hang in there. Okay, 5:52. Are we still at 5:52? Yeah, 5:52. Wow. Let me see. I'm just going to pull that one up real quick here. Xfinity. Okay, go to ABC. It takes a while for Xfinity to load. It's like an internet service provider, and it's the slowest freaking internet site on the planet. Watch TV online. It's actually quick tonight. Usually when I try to sign in and pay my bill, it takes like forever. Definitely make room for jerseys. I hardly see it because of this understanding frustration, but when the basket of heat is empty and it does not resolve issues, what's next? Amelia, what are you talking about now? What did I miss from Amelia? I don't see anything from Amelia, so what did Amelia say? What basket of hate? What are you talking about, Amelia? What are you talking about? Hendo's probably not here because we don't do this on Saturday nights. I'm just doing this by happenstance tonight. He's in his basement. Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I didn't understand. I'm a little slow tonight. Sorry about that. That's on me. That's my slowness. 4:33 left in the game. Looks like what happened here? Carter Hart got hit. Oh, he got hit in the head by his own player. Oh, dang. Oh, but his player got shoved into him. That should be a penalty. The Carolina player shoved the player into Carter Hart. Yep, that should be that's a 5-minute penalty. That started a fight. Whoa! They jump him from behind. That should be a 5-minute penalty there. 5-minute major.
And everybody piles in. There are no penalties there.
No penalty. That should have been a 5-minute major. Shoved the player in and Carter Hart was hurt. Now, if they score after they injure him like that, give me a break. Okay, let me go to that mail. Okay, why does this mail keep coming up over there? There's got to be one over here somewhere. There we go. Let me go to my mail. I'll get that. Okay, so. Okay, got it. In all caps, too. That helps. Thank you. Okay. Down to 4:30 left in the game. Golden Knights got to keep playing tough. Uh-oh. All right. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Craven. Okay, cool. We're looking at Friday afternoon then, okay? Sounds like a plan. I'll just check in my hotel late. Thank you, Craven. Gotcha. All right, 4:02 left in the game. And Carolina with the puck coming up the ice over the blue line. They dump it in the zone. Vegas defenseman crashed down by the boards. There's a shot on goal, and it bounces out off the side boards. And Carolina now pressing hard. It's not even a power play. They're just pressing. Behind the net it goes. Vegas has got to clear the zone. They're not doing a good job of clearing it. They still don't have the puck. Carolina still has it. Now behind the net they come. Shot on goal. Blocked. Oh, nice job by Carolina to keep it in the zone. And now finally flicked out of the zone by Vegas. But Carolina retains possession. Back of the blue line, Vegas. And they've got the puck now. They come down the ice. Lost it. And they're going to do a shift change. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. And Carolina resets. William Karlsson comes down behind the net, puts a little pressure on Carolina as they come across the blue line, moving up to center ice. Here they come forwards and losing the puck. Oh, big hit by Vegas, by Braden McNabb. Off the other wall it comes. Did it bounce? Uh-oh, that's going to be a penalty on Vegas, unless it went into the bench. I don't know if it went into the stands or the bench. I think that's going to be a yellow 2-minute penalty.
They realize it's going to be a Canes power play.
Yep, that's going to be a power play. They knocked it into the stands. Oh, my goodness. Back to 2010, for 2 years, it was like all people talk about. World Cup starts next week. Nobody gives a crap or knows about it. Oh, you mean the World Cup? Yeah. I know Anthony made Toledo shootings. That's a brutal hit from McNabb. Oh, Hall was hurting after that. He limped off the ice. He took a big hit. I didn't see where the puck went. But, yeah, that's going to be 2 minutes delay of game. And with only 2:55 left in the game, now Carolina's the power play. It's against Shea Theodore.
Play a game. Carolina a chance to tie on the power play. We'll watch for Bussy.
Oh, my goodness. Vegas living dangerously here.
Like to have out there.
All right, now the face-off is in their zone. They got to win this face-off. It's important. Here we go. 5-on-4. 2:55 left in the game, and the power play lasts for 2 minutes if Vegas can hold on. Who got the puck? The puck's under one of the players there. They're fighting for it. Still alive. Where's it at? Vegas, clear it. They didn't. It's behind the net now. Oh, big hit from Vegas. That comes around the side panel. Sebastian Aho comes down low. Behind the net, passes it back forward, up to the blue line. Gospierre looking for a shot. Here's a shot from wing. They refuse it. Vegas now needs to get the zone clear. Gospierre back at the top of the key. Here they come to the left wing. Back to the center ice. Back down low. Oh, bounces off the blocker pad. Carter Hart with a big save right there. Keeping the game for Vegas for the moment. Shot from the other side. Vegas back along the boards. Fight in the corner of the trapezoid. They're trying to get it out now. There's about 5 players over there. Puck is stuck up against the wall. Vegas gets it out. Oh, and Carolina got it back. They send it behind the net. 1 minute, 3 seconds left on the power play. Pops up in the air and knocked forward, but then knocked down out of the air by Aho, Sebastian Aho. And Carolina maintains possession. They're going to get a shot on goal here. 2 shots on goal. Where's it at? They're screaming they've scored, and they did score. Unbelievable. Vegas gives up a goal. Wow. They had a chance to have a 3-0 lead in this series, and now they might be down 2-1 on a home loss.
And there will be another conversation among the officials.
Yep. Was there a goal here?
Everybody is staring at their iPad on the bench. It's right down at the coach's feet. These are 2 of the most senior.
They waved off the
league,
Vegas Golden Knights goal the other night.
And Wes McCauley.
Will they wave this one off? Let's see. Okay, that puck is stopped. Oh, there's no goal. No. That came in after the play was dead. There's no goal. There's no goal. That was after play was dead.
What Jackson's going to say here, but what? The player that interferes with the goalie got pounded in by Down. It's Svechnikov, or it's Ehlers rather. He ends up.
They're going to let that goal go, though. I didn't hear about Toledo, Chugsy. Thanks. Hart didn't find the puck. I think they're going to let this one go. It shouldn't. Unbelievable. Vegas, man, should never have even had a power play. They screw the pooch royally.
Do you challenge? It blew up on him in game 2.
Don't challenge.
Sean, I would definitely not challenge this play. That player ended up in the net as a direct result of being cross-checked or shoved by the
No, the goal's good, so it's a tie game now with a minute 42. Vegas has blown this. They have the lead. Wow, what a series. The Bulls game is over, man. What are you telling me you're watching the Bulls game? Bulls game is over. Vegas had a 3-0 lead. Now it's 4-4. Wow. Are they offside? I think they're offside. Wow, how do they screw this thing up? There's been one 4-goal comeback in the third period. 1982, the Kings defeat the Oilers 6-5 in overtime. The Hurricanes trailed this game 4-0. Wow. Some of us work for a living. What are you talking about? When did you start working for a living? When did you start working for a living? Oh, my goodness. Well, this day has started well with the Bulls win. Then it went sideways with the Stormers loss. Then Indiana Fever lost. And now Vegas could lose this game. It's going sideways. Wow. Face off in the... so that puck gets sent all the way back down the other direction. Chased down by Vegas behind the net. Oh, and they just threw it away. 1:20 left. And Vegas looks slow on the ice now. And they missed it again. They're very slow to getting to the puck. It's like they're just giving up for overtime. There's a minute left in this game. Okay, Mark Stone leaves the ice. There goes Barbashev off the ice. A new line comes out. They must have been tired. So, puck goes down behind the net. Here comes Vegas. Defenseman, he's been out there a while. Play the puck, not the player. Come on. They get on sides. Oh, man. Oh, somehow Vegas has the puck. Oh, now it comes out. Somehow they had it in the zone. And they get back to the net offside. It's only 40 seconds left in the game now. It'd be great if they'd score here, but it's... Oh, come on. Keep your eye on the puck. Went right over his stick. And now we retreat back with 30 seconds. Had a chance to have one more offensive attack there. Now that's going to be icing. Oh, they waved it off. No, they didn't. Yeah, they waved it off. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They're going to go to overtime here. Vegas choked this game away. Wow. Unbelievable. 13 seconds left. 12 seconds. What's the call here? We got a penalty or what? Wow. Instead of protecting the puck, the Vegas player wanted to push a guy into the net. And then they wind up getting a goal. Yep. Wow. Unbelievable. So 12 seconds left in this one. 12 seconds left in this one. Unbelievable. And a face-off in the Vegas zone.
And it wasn't much of a shot. His first shot on goal since game 1.
There's a shot. Carolina wins this to the death now. It'll be really heartbreaking. 8 seconds left.
Off the try.
They clear the zone. Okay, that's going to end it. Going to go to overtime. Back-to-back games. Vegas had a 4-0 lead in this game. Wow. They had a 2-0 game the last one. So, wow. And they changed goalies in Vegas, falling off the table here. Anyway, wow. Anyway, all right, guys. Where are we at here? Wow, this has got to be our lowest one. Thank God we don't do this for views and for... Otherwise, we'd really be bummed out. All right, thanks for being here. Everybody's gone quiet on me. Oh, really? You like that, Teresa? Okay, cool. All right, I haven't tried calling the hockey games. I love hockey, but I haven't tried calling them before. That's going to do it for tonight. I was not going to do one Saturday night. Tomorrow morning we have Vimpy Kuhn on the program at 4:30 South African time, 10:30 Eastern for a refugee interview. That's tomorrow, okay? Cheers, everybody. Be good.